Hello everyone, Metal Levite Alex back again with another old friend and one that is perfect for the month of Halloween. Devil May Cry. Specifically, the very first Devil May Cry. Well, how about that? We started this channel with Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition, and now we've come more or less full circle with the HD collection of the first 3 games. And later next year we get number 5. And yeah, the first game, old, but last I checked, still held up pretty well. And I can't wait to play it again. And then you got a haunted Gothic castle, demons, monsters, and an organ-laced heavy metal soundtrack. The works. What's not to love? If anything, it's perfect for the holiday. So yeah, let's not waste any time. Dante, OG Dante, with the old weapons, the old look and everything. So let's do it. Hopefully Capcom did a decent HD transfer.
Let's rock, baby.
Ah, the memories. Anything I should know? Subtitles on. Yes. Controller setup. Oh, they changed the sword to triangle, I see. Shoot, examine. Examine. Yeah, originally it was oh, you can press, yeah, originally it was circle was for the sword for type B by the default. Either that or I may have played it with type B all along and I never noticed, but and okay. Triangle sword, shoot with square, that's the usual setup. And I cannot remember for the life of me if you could, but from apparently you can switch the different weapons with the right analog. I never knew if it ever did have that option. I sadly don't remember. I'm considering that Devil May Cry was originally supposed to be a Resident Evil game. I'm used to going back to the main menus to switch weapons. So, well, we'll see how this works out. Little demo. Because I waited too long. Yeah, we all know what to expect. Let's not let the game spoil it for us.
Two millenniums ago, there was a war between the human world and the other, the underworld. But somebody from the underworld woke up to justice and stood up against this legion alone. His name was Sparta. Later, he quietly reigned the human world and continued to preserve harmony until his death. He became a legend. The legendary Dark Knight, Sparta.
Awesome intro. I love how Sparta looks. I really do. And there's Trish. And the shop.
Devil May Cry. Sorry, we closed at 9. Again, no password. I can't seem to get any real business. Whoa, slow down, babe.
Yeah, not much demon hunting in this economy.
Well, well, what do we have here? Nature calls? It's in the back.
So, you must be the handyman who'll take any dirty job. Am I correct?
Almost. I only take special jobs.
Tuh.
You know what I mean.
Nice poster.
You're the man who lost a mother and a brother to evil 20 years ago. The son of the legendary Dark Knight Sparta, Mr. Dante.
Yup.
Well, the way I figure it, in this business a lot of your kind comes around. And if I kill each one that comes, eventually I should hit the jackpot sooner or later.
In that case, you should be used to this sort of thing.
Ouch.
Are you really the son of the legendary Dark Knight Sparta? Didn't your daddy teach you how to use a sword?
Oh.
Sword. Time to go to work, guys.
Hey, that's girls.
Even as a child, I had powers. There's demonic blood in me.
What strength?
You were the first one to know about my vengeance. Looks like I'm getting closer.
Yeah, he wants to kill the devil.
It seems that way, but I'm not your enemy. My name is Trish. I came here to seek your help, to put an end to the underworld.
What?
You just set fire to his shop. Yup. Eva. His mom.
20 years ago, Mundus, the Emperor of the Underworld, resurrected.
Mundus?
Yes. His powers were sealed by Sparta. He's attempting to gain control of the human world once again.
Yup.
He's been preparing to open the gate on Malay Island.
Where we'll be for the whole game. Knock, knock.
The castle is above this cliff. Come on, let's go! Ha!
Yeah, she can jump, I can't. You know, I wonder... You know, I now think about it. As much as I appreciate the old voice acting, I often wonder how it would be if they ever went back and, you know, redubbed over all the lines for the game with Ruben Langdon and everyone else. Gold orb. Or yellow orb, whichever. Vital star for health. Map. I rarely ever use the map. The game's pretty straightforward. Okay. Dante's back. Then continue holding down the triangle to jump. Force Edge. Technically not Dante's first sword. That would be Rebellion. It wouldn't be until Devil May Cry 3 and to some degree 2 that we'd get more fleshing out. Blue Orb Fragment. Get 3 more and you get the whole orb. which increases my life, which I really need. Because this game is actually pretty hard. Especially if you're not used to it. And considering it used to be it was planned to be a Resident Evil game at first, there's a lot of similarities. Mission 1, Curse of the Bloody Puppets. Break the evil spell and open the cursed door. And we're trapped. Malay Castle. Ever the creepy locale. Red orb. Looks like a statue of a god that the Castellans worshipped. Mundus, his three-eyed deceptive glory. Or in glory, whichever works. I really love the castle. The Devil May Cry 1 castle. It's just such a haunting, gothic, creepy place. Even Dracula would live in here. Love the organ in the background. A lot of secrets. Get all the orbs. So that way I can spend them on moves and upgrades and blue orbs. That piano in the background. It's going nuts. Wait a minute, was there something right there that I saw? No, it's just a blue fire. Already went there. Blue orb fragment number 2. Alrighty. I think I've gotten everything, for now anyway. Statue of a knight who's leaving for war. Mm-hmm. With the divine forces. Yeah, whatever. Store is sealed shut. Rusty key may help. So we gotta find the doorway. Wherever it may be. Trying to remember where to go. It's been a long time. Statue must be the Watcher of Time. This god knows and remembers all the past. The words of this god are engraved. Those who desire to acquire the ancient ways of war shall offer the blood of monsters in exchange. It's not responding. Better unseal the door beneath here first. No, I don't want to do that. Ah. Key. Where's the key? Did not want to do that. I can't remember. There's a blue door there. Oh, wait a minute. I think I remember. 45 red orbs. I completely forgot about this. Yeah, some of the doors have to take orb offerings. That's why. Yeah, it's been a long time. Ooh, another orb fragment. I love how everything feels. Yeah, I completely forgot how certain doors have to be paid with orbs in order to go through them. Remember in the old days when you could break stuff to get stuff? You don't do that anymore. It's a shame. Well, in God of War 4 you did. All of that trees brushing outside. Looks so good for its time. Blocked. Uh-oh. Marinette right there. Little hint for what's coming. All these books list prisoners and their bail amounts. The room must have been used to hold high-ranking officers captive during times of war. How interesting. There's the key. Ominously being held by a marionette. Rusty key. Key is rusted, but it should work. Of course it will. It usually does. And I've got comments coming. Okay. Hey. Yup. One of the coolest. For all time. Uh-oh. I honestly forgot how creepy the marionettes actually were. And they're actually pretty hard, too, especially in the early game. Where does this go? Ah, puzzle area for later. Ah, full fragment. Blue orb. Blue demon trophy. There was a shark movie called Blue Demon. Now I remember. Nice indeed. A ladder, but the lid is closed and I can't go through. Yeah, that's on the return trip back to the castle later in the game, if I remember correctly. Ow, ow, ow. Green orb for health. Oh, I love how Ebony and Ivory sound in this game. There's another marionette up there. They're just respawning. Or are they? Wait a minute. Coming up the stairs, I think. I don't want to run into it. That's why I'm cautious. There's another one coming up somewhere, isn't there? That's fine. More orbs for me. More orbs. And more monsters. What? Oh. I can see the castle's garden from the window. Alrighty then. Key goes there. I check the statue just in case. But I'd much rather save them for later upgrades. Already read this. Health, magic, and other items. Vital. Yeah, they severely limited how many vital stars you could hold and a bunch of other stuff. Blue orb, don't have enough for that. Untouchable orb, I mean. I need devil trigger first. Yeah. And even then, I'd rather save for new moves for later weapons. Use the rusty key. Going deeper and deeper into Dante's Inferno. Inferno, my grammar sucks. Appears to be an engine used for repairing the biplane. It's completely broken. Only a toolbox with useless junk inside of it. Somebody made home in this castle not long ago. Once upon a time. And whoever it was is probably dead at this point. Probably killed by the monsters. Another fragment. Would be cool if I could shoot down the marionettes before they wake up. That door's locked. That door's locked. The old giant ghost hand. I miss that. In Devil May Cry 4, they replaced it with like generic glass spiderweb. Me, ghost faces and the giant hand coming out. I prefer that. Just looks creepier. Mission clear. it's orbs 207. How'd I do? See? Screw you. Come on. If there's one thing I never liked about the ranking in the Devil May Cry games, it's how fast they want you to beat a level. With this game, I could rarely ever do it. I'll save just in case. Save after every level. Okay. Mission 2. Judge of Death. Ho 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 ho. Open the door of the cathedral. Uh-oh. Oh, what the? Oh, they have... One of them has a shotgun. Sheesh. You know, as much as I've complained about how tired I am of the generic enemies in Devil May Cry games being clown-looking, from the scarecrows in 4 to the marionettes in this, I gotta admit, the marionettes in this game, a lot more threatening than the scarecrows in 4 ever were. Ooh, nice Gothic painting. And with Mundus's ugly mug right there. Safe room. Sorry, books. I need your orbs. Many of the books are records of past civil court hearings, and the rest are records of their harvest and births. Another orb fragment. These are reports of incidents that occurred in the feudatory. Most of the incidents that occurred at night are atrocious and dismal, as if the night had turned the people mad. Well, considering this castle was built on top of a literal hell gate for the devil, I think that might have something to do with why everyone went crazy. There's a sculpture of a female in agony with a sword pierced through her chest. Wait, I can hear a voice. I am Alastor. The weak shall give their heart and swear their eternal loyalty to me. Ouchie. You kidding? This is Dante. Nothing weak about him. Yeah. Oh, that's gotta be painful. Oh. How he was able to go through that sword that without crying in agony, I'll never know. Nice. Alistair gives the possessor lightning speed and aerial capabilities. So, yep. The lightning devil. It's a carving of the Judge of Death. It looks like the judge should be holding something. Yeah. A little bit of a factoid. Devil arms, basically these magic weapons, are actually the souls of fallen demons or devils given a physical weapon form, whether it be found in lost locations or beaten in battle. And with him, I can go Devil Trigger and unlock Dante's demonic half. Door's locked, but looks like a rusty key may help. Another rusty key, one that I already used up one for the door a while back, so I can't go through there now. Okay, Judge of Death. Library. Arranged on the shelf are many books pertaining to the art of alchemy. Wait a minute. These are lists of crops that were harvested from the feudatory. Strangely, the amounts of crops harvested were never stable, and there were instances where winter crops were harvested in the summer. Yikes. Demonic power. There's a book written about the rearing of this castle. It says that during late 12th century, castle had gone through a number of modifications since its establishment as a citadel. The last sentence in the book states, "Why have the successive castellans modified this castle so repetitively and unnecessarily?" It's called game design. Okay. Were they possessed by some kind of evil spirits? Yeah, I'm gonna say yes. Book written about the administration run by the successive castellans. The latter castellans imposed ridiculous taxes and barbaric executions. Well, no wonder it's abandoned. They didn't die from just demonic possession. They all got taxed and executed to death. First playthrough on PS4? Yes. Not the first time I've played the game in general. Since PS2 days, honestly. Why am I reading this? Dante. Oh, come on, Dante. World building. You're pretty much playing the Bloodborne's great-granddaddy when you think about it. There aren't any books particularly interesting here. Except for this giant tree, which is blocking the way for some reason. Uh-oh. There's a word left by a notable prophet. when he visited this castle, it states, Pluto shall come on the promised date and separate heaven and earth. One with black wings of treachery shall come and stand in Pluto's way. Pluto, the Roman god of the underworld. Something about a strange occurrence in the cathedral of this castle is written. It happened on a hot, humid night. The column's twist disappeared. We quickly sealed the cathedral and hoped that someone righteous with a strong heart would come save us. More how prophetic when you think about it. Wait a minute, this is new. Something about a strange occurrence in the cathedral. This castle's written. It happened on a hot, humid night. The columns twisted and the statue of a god disappeared. We quickly sealed the cathedral and hoped that some Oh, wait a minute. We already read that. The twisted part lost me. Okay, I could have sworn you eventually found the shotgun around here. It's either in this room or it's another room. I think it's another room. I can see a room on the other side. Must be another way to get there. Oh, there. This must be it. Yup, shotgun. Very destructive at close range. This is for map. Taunt. Let me check controls again, just in case. Aim, start, shoot, examine, out, surf, refit, select, move player, move cursor. You can't switch guns with the left analog. They completely missed putting that in. Amulet, memento Dante's mother, engraving, Virgil and Dante. Yup. Virgil, the older twin brother. I'm gonna switch to shotgun for this bit. A Grim Reaper-like devil is depicted. A key is embedded. Should I take it? Yes. Yes is pretty much the answer to everything in these adventure games. 90% of the time. Because you know you need whatever's there. Shouldn't the... Could have sworn the painting was supposed to... Well... Oh, there are books relating to black magic and rituals from all parts of the world. Whatever. Whatever he says. Dante Must Die mode. I never got around. I never attempted it, honestly, over the years. I think I might have beaten the game on hard mode once upon a time, but it was a long time ago. I think the hardest I ever got to any of the Devil May Cry games was very hard on Devil May Cry 3. Devil Trigger. Oh, I don't doubt that it is crazy. I mean, imagine you could die like ridiculously easily. You have to be like, you have to like master every skill and you have possible. Oh. Use the rusty key. Fountain. Oh, the lion. Ow! There's an immense power that will not allow anyone to get closer. Before I can confront the lion, I'll need a sign. Flying chicken. It's kicking my ass. Ugh. Yeah. Little bit of a thing. When I first played the game, I tried it on easy because, you know, back then I tried everything first off on that. It was like long ago, and when I played the game on normal, I noticed there were a lot of enemies that never appeared on easy mode unless you played normal. It's like the game knew. Yeah, you want the full game? Nah. Don't play on easy. Don't be a noob. Or a filthy casual, whichever one. Now, every time I play games, just normal or above. Unless it's for, like, completionist sake, in which case I will go to easy. Because, oh boy, is there so much content packed into the Devil May Cry games. It's ridiculous. But ridiculous in a good way. Back then, developers actually cared. Oh, you. Alrighty. Oh yeah, I need to get a thing for the lion. Yeah, it can. Engraving of a lion with something written. Only those who the lion has accepted can set me free. On one hand, I don't mind fixed camera because a lot of times it's like cool with the view, like for certain angles. But on other times, I can understand why people don't like it because some enemies will be off screen. So it's a give or take thing. Oh no no no! That giant hand surprised me. Yeah, and just for the record, out of all the Devil May Cry games, I would say the very first one, this one, is the most horror-filled out of all of them. Atmosphere, aesthetics, and the occasional spooks. Yeah, God of War did have a lot of good camera angles. I think I gotta push that if I recall. There's something engraved beneath the opening. This is where the guiding souls gather. And you have a dead cow thing, monster corpse strung up above said thing. What is this thing? I played this game multiple times over the years, and I could never figure out what the heck this shrine was about. Like, is it a doorway? Is it a secret of some kind? I don't know. I don't think I ever found out online what it ever was to begin with. It's just there. I don't know. Screw it. Written, a god stands before thee. To open the path, use thy strength to drive it back. Pretty simple. Statue written, god stands... Oh, wait a minute, it's the same thing. BDSM slave. Well, considering that that we're pretty much in the castle of Satan, I'm going to say probably. I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna respectfully agree. Ah, the judge staff. And on the other side of the library. Staff of Judgment. Staff that shines with mysterious light. Ah, secret doors. Can't have a haunted castle without secret doors. Am I right, people? Uh-oh. Crap. Sin scissors. That laugh of theirs creeps me out every time, I swear. Stun them with the shotgun and hit him in the face. Have I seen Dante's new fedora hat taunt? Yeah, yep, I did on Twitter a few days ago. Hat and a scarf. Uh-oh. Flaming tarantulas. Like we all know what that means. I love those little animations. Carving of the Judge of Death. Looks like a judge should be holding something. Use the staff. Oh! See again. Because of the timing. Every time. Mission 3. Destroyer of Ardor. That sounds like something you would hear in Tolkien, Lord of the Rings, doesn't it? Ardor. Arnor. Servant of Arnor. Overcome the trial and acquire the pride of Lion. Okay, Stinger level 1. Round. Air Hike I really need at some point. Air Raid I also really want, because that's like one of the best moves in the entire game. Become airborne, be capable of performing aerial electrocution attacks. One of my personal favorites. Yep, twitching trees, just like the book said. Anything hidden in the corners. Checking corners. Love the music. You know, if ever this was Capcom's answer to Castlevania, Devil May Cry 1 was definitely it. I mean, just look at it. It pretty much is when you think about it. Love the organ. Johann Sebastian Bach, anyone? The pride of lion is granted only to those who choose the path of trials. Fire and Malazar. And I gotta go do the trial. Unfortunately, it's one of the few times I actually don't like the game. And you'll see why in a bit. I think I already said that. What's this? The symbol resembles the staff of Hermes. Yeah, the Greek messenger god. That's used in the art of alchemy. Yeah, it's the staff that's used in a lot of medical signs. I can feel some kind of mysterious force, but I just can't quite understand yet. In time, old friend, in time. States, go back the path, and thou shalt return from the abyss. With thy lion heart, and thou shalt receive the pride of lion. Oh! That's what I'm talking about. Sargasso skulls. Ugh. This is the... Oh, wait a minute. No, I got through it. I could have sworn you had to walk... I could have sworn you had to walk across... Jump across, and that's probably the one thing I don't like about this particular part right here. I think you have to come back through that later, and you have to jump, like, through all of it. And if you fall, well, you go down. And you gotta start from the other side. But I think it's here that it's merciful. Until later in the game. Pride of Lion, sign of the strong. Allows confrontation with the Lion Gatekeeper. Phantom.
What a big surprise. I hope for your sake you got something inside that big body of yours.
Oh no. This guy kicked my ass for so long the first time I played. Oh no, I'm going down. Phantom. Brings back memories. This guy kicked my ass so many times the first time I played all those years ago. Yeah, this was my Bloodborne / Dark Souls back in the day. And I loved it. Arachnophobia trophy. Clear time 7 minutes. C rank, boo. Give me my souls. Okay. The Black Knight. Mission 4. Black Knight. Display one's strength to the lion and open the path. Acquire the melancholy soul. Alistair, air hike. Air hike is 4,000. Jesus. But I'm going with the air raid. That's like one of the best attacks in the game. Devil Star. Vital Star. Just in case. This was the library, right? Ow. Freaking scissors come down. Oh crap. He's back. Ah. Shit. Ugh, not again. Timing the jumps is, like, where I suffer the most. I'm gonna have to use my... my green gem. I have no other choice. Or not. Think I'm good. Although I'm gonna have to buy another yellow orb or two. Shoot. Ah, the table's gone. I can't break it for orbs. Purple orb or blue orb. I'll do blue orb. So that way I get some extra health. I'm gonna need to save for purple orbs if I want to increase my devil trigger. Oh no. More sins. Okay. To the lion. There's an immense power that will not allow anyone to get closer. Before I can confront the lion, I'll need a sign. Shall I use the Pride of Lion? Yes! Here sleeps the gatekeeper. Magical destruction will awaken him. Uh-oh. A black lion, the shadow demon. One of the hardest enemies in the game. Microphone unplugged by accident. Kablooey. Shadow demons. These guys are always nerve-wracking to fight because they meld into the ground, they come up, they try to grab you, and they deal massive damage whenever they do that. And with the camera being fixed, it can be hard to keep track of where they are sometimes. Something written. The sword is key to freeing. Sword is key to freeing the soul. The key resides at the highest place. Door number 1. And we gotta fall down. Statue of a female with a melancholic expression. There's an opening to place something to get the glowing gag ball in her mouth or whatever it is. A mirror. Emblem of a sun is engraved. Something written beneath. Brightness of the guiding light will scorch you. Only those who can bear the light can open the new path. Documents here that were probably used for diplomacy with the neighboring countries. Sealed shut by immense power. An old tattered bed. And a picture of a lady up there on the right. There's a note left by a Castellan. Often I feel that the time passes awkwardly around here. In some places, the flowers never die. In other places, they wither ever so quickly. I cannot stay here very long, for I know my sanity will leave me. Must have been with a castle and slept. What am I saying? Air raid, got Stinger 1 I could do. Nah, I'm gonna wait for Orb. And I can only carry 1 green star. I'm so glad they changed that in future games. To being able to carry multiple. Oh. Wait a minute, I didn't look at the mirror. Forgot to look at the mirror. An amazingly beautiful mirror, but still there's something dark and evil deep within its reflection, as if it's trying to suck me inside. Oh, look at that. We got a mirror in the game from 2001, 2002, when my character's reflected. There are so many games nowadays where they don't even do that. Like, come on, have the character reflect. A PS2 game has got you beat. Okay, I guess we go down, right? If I remember correctly. Place is flooded. Stairs are blocked off, so can't go any further that way. By the highest place, they mean the lowest place, and the lowest place is a dungeon. Sealed shut by immense power, something written. Path will open with a guiding soul. Oh, wait a minute. Nope. Let's go down, then go high. With this thing. Alley-oop. There's the sword. Death sentence. A decorative sword used for rituals. It cannot be used as a weapon. Aw, but it looks so cool, though. Cool name and cool look. Imagine if that was an actual weapon to use. Okay. Freezing the soul. Highest place. Oh, wait a minute. I need to use the sword to go into the statue. Yup. Opening to place. Shall I use death sentence? Yes. Melancholy soul, an ornament resembling a soul. When activated, it loses its power over time. That looks less like a soul and more like a tumor. Ugh. Uh-oh. Here he comes. My favorite boss in the whole game.
This stinking hole was the last place I thought I'd find anyone with some guts.
Nalo Angelo. Or as he should be properly named, Nero Angelo. Because L's and R's in Japanese are interchangeable, and whoever was translating did not completely miss the whole obvious translation right there. Because Nero is like Latin for black, and Angelo is like Italian for angel. Yeah, Latin, Italian, Dante. Yeah, it's pretty obvious Dante's Inferno was a big inspiration for this series. And if you're a fan, you know what's his story. I'm not gonna say right now because for those who are watching, well, you'll probably, and don't know, you'll probably don't want to be spoiled. Nope, no gravity for you. And a left and a right and a left. Oh, come on, man. Uh-oh. Amulet bringing up some unpleasant memories, is it? You see why I like this boss, right? He just oozes style. I love it. I love it. D, screw you. You're no angel trophy. I love his theme, I love his look, I love everything about him. Okay. 4 levels. 2 awesome boss fights. Well, 2, well, they're kind of recurring bosses, but you'll see in the future. Anyway. Okay, so what's the next mission? Guiding of the soul. Go to the destination before the power of the melancholy soul fades away. Well, I think that's a good enough spot as ever to stop for this first part and continue tomorrow. Devil May Cry 1. Yep, still for more or less the game I remember it to be, and still holds up incredibly well despite some archaic things here and there, like the not being able to hold more than one life star, and not being able to run, and a few other things. But other than that, still holds up well. It is a classic in every sense of the word. And yeah, I can't really say any more until we get further into the game with this one, because it's that special to me. So yeah, that'll do for part 1 of these first 4 missions. I'll be back with more tomorrow, and thank you all for watching, and look forward to revisiting the rest of the game as time permits. So good night, everyone. And hope you all enjoyed it, and have a good night. Peace out.